Quick update from California Camping Adventures. What I'm doing right now is I'm prepping my front end to receive a brand new bumper that's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So I just wanted to clean everything up, get all the grease and grime off of it. I do want to paint the frame. Part of this bumper is also going to be a winch install, and the winch is going to go right here where this big bar is. I have been using my degreaser right here and just plain water with some, scrubbing and things like that. It is looking very good right now. It's not perfect, doesn't have to be perfect, but once it dries up, we're gonna paint it. I'm super excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to see that bumper, and hopefully it'll fit. One of the steps is gonna be to cut this tube out. There are a couple clips here that hold this line. I just broke them off because I don't really know how to take them off, which is all right. I'm not gonna need them anymore. So here's how this looks like. The tube is cut out now. Later on I'm going to let this dry. By the way, I kind of cleaned this up a little bit more. Just wiped it down. I'm going to spray paint this rail, this right here, maybe the bar underneath. I think this looks really good for now. Unfortunately, I got some bad news. My bumper got delayed, so now I'm gonna have to wait another week for this thing to get installed. So I'll see you then. Whoa, it's already here? Yeah, that's right. I already got it, installed it, and just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like before we proceed. It's been a crazy time putting this thing on, but I got it on. So keep watching and you're gonna see how I did it. What's up everybody? I'm out here at the XPO Logistics Center and we're about to pick up my brand new bumper. Moment of truth, it's about to come out. Alright, we're fully loaded, that's it. Time to take this thing home. Finally got my pre-runner bumper. Now we're just gonna put it on the van and that's it. The van's gonna be complete. I spray painted this with Rust-Oleum paint, and then I clear coated everything several times. So I think this is gonna be fine. Let's unwrap this bumper, see what it looks like, see what the quality's like. Let's take a look at this bumper now and everything else that came with it. And I do apologize if it's going to be a little loud. I am on a busy street and the landscaper across the street just showed up. I am not a weld expert by any means, but just looking at these welds right here, everything just looks very good for me. I mean, I can't really see any defects. If there's a weld or there's a cut or something that's a little bit off, or paint, I don't really mind at all. I've been staring at this thing for a good 20 minutes now and really can't find any flaws. If anything, this thing was wrapped so good that I might have scratched it at some point somewhere. Some of the features that I asked Clay to put in for me was this bull bar here. These are gonna be for my shackles. Obviously this is gonna be the space for my winch right here. Moving on, these 3 mounts are for 3 lights. I'm most likely gonna do my amber lights again, the ones that I have on the top here. Beijing designs, as they're called. So I think I'm gonna put 3 of those here so I can run my wiring and it's all gonna look nice and clean. Now let's move on to the stuff that's down here. So this is gonna be the plate for the front. I don't know which side I like better. I scratched it up just a little bit because it was moving around, but guess what? It's a bumper, so it should be scratched up a little bit. I've got some screws here, got an extra wire tie, washers, brackets, a bunch of screws. So I think I'm ready to put this on. So let's get to it. Here I'm putting on 2 brackets that the bumper will screw into. Once I got done with the brackets, it was time to put the bumper on. That entire process took me on and off a couple hours, but I was able to align it properly, screw it in, and secure it. All right, after a few breaks and a lot of patience, I got this bumper on finally. All right, it's about 8 p.m. now, and everything is pretty much done. Well, everything, not everything, but the worst is over. I got all these bolts, just need to tighten everything down. I got these bolts through. I got my shackles on already. Got my winch right here that obviously is not in yet. I'll screw this in maybe while it's dark. But yeah, it's definitely been a nice little project to handle today. All right, all brackets are in. Now just tighten them up and ready for the winch. It is almost 9 and I think I'm done with this. Winch has been put in and everything just needs to get tightened. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, now so that the sun is down, let's look at this bumper closely, review its features real quick, install. So in my opinion, this looks really awesome. Good craftsmanship. All right, as far as features go, it's obviously high clearance. That's what it looks like. And then from the side, here's what the clearance looks like. And I really wanted it to be tucked in as much as possible. So I told Clay to, when he was designing it, to just push it in as much as possible so that it doesn't stick out too much. And it's actually clearing this line right here. This is the brake line for the passenger side brake, and it's clearing it. I mean, it's touching it just slightly, but I don't think that's an issue. And I'm going to monitor it even more to make sure that it's okay. So anyways, these shackles in the front, these are Mega Duty nylite shackles, are supposed to hold 43,000 pounds. Then in the middle here, I have open road 13,500 pound winch, bull bar, and I also added here 3 spots for lights, pod lights. Don't have them yet, but once I get them, I'll put them in. They're gonna be a little bit smaller than my big pods up here. Finally, I like the look of it being all open like that. I like how suspension is exposed. It's all Weltec suspension. 5-inch lift kit. Yeah, overall, I really like it. And to wrap the video up, I got this bumper from Clay's Metalworks. They're based out of Ohio. Website is claysmetalworks.com. And the email is clay@claysmetalworks.com. Reach out if you want a bumper just like this or any other bumper. He gave me all the features that I needed, that I wanted, and communication was constant, so no problems whatsoever with that. As far as the price goes, I paid under $3,000 for this, delivered from Ohio to California. So with that being said, reach out, claysmetalworks.com. And I'll see you guys later.